Welcome to a very special episode of an English podcast. I'm Zinni, and sitting across from me, looking surprisingly energetic for a Monday morning, is Frank. Frank, you've got that new year, new me glow.
You caught me, Zinni. I was just looking at the calendar. 2026 is right around the corner, and it feels like a clean page. You know that feeling when you open a brand new notebook and the paper is so white it almost glows? That's 2026 for me.
It's a beautiful metaphor, but we know what happens to those notebooks, don't we? By February, we've spilled coffee on them, or we've stopped writing altogether. Today, we're here to make sure that doesn't happen to our listeners' English goals.
Exactly. People start strong, but then the confusion sets in. They feel tired. They feel like they're shouting into a void. We want to stop that cycle before it starts.
The feeding the brain philosophy. Let's get into the how. Everyone thinks you need to lock yourself in a room for 10 hours a day to learn a language.
That is the fastest way to hate English, Zinni. If you study for 10 hours on a Saturday and then do nothing for 6 days, your brain treats that information like junk mail. It just throws it away.
I love the way the video puts it. Your brain needs English like food. You don't eat once a week and expect to be healthy. You need small, nutritious snacks of English every single day. 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes.
It's about consistency over intensity. I tell people, find 20 minutes, just 20. If you can't find 20 minutes, you don't have a time problem. You have a priority problem.
Let's talk about the app graveyard. Frank, how many apps are on your phone right now that you haven't opened in a month?
Many. And that's the trap of 2026. There are too many websites, too many videos, too many influencers. It's overwhelming. You download 10 apps and use 0.
The solution is the rule of 3. Pick one tool for listening, one for speaking, and one notebook for writing. That's it. Focus is more powerful than variety.
And start easy. I see beginners trying to watch Christopher Nolan movies without subtitles. That's like trying to run a marathon before you can walk. It's frustrating. Start with slow, clear English where you understand at least 50%. That 50% is your safety zone. It keeps you motivated.
One of my favorite tips from the discussion was about speaking to yourself. It sounds a bit crazy to neighbors, doesn't it?
It does, but who cares? Your shower is the best classroom in the world. Describe your day. Say, I am making coffee, or today was a busy day. It's about getting your jaw muscles used to the shapes of English words.
It's also about confidence. Confidence isn't the absence of mistakes, it's the willingness to make them. In 2026, we're choosing progress over perfection. If you wait until you're perfect to speak, you'll be waiting forever.
We also need to talk about the why. Why are we doing this? When it's cold in November and you don't want to study, what keeps you going?
You have to visualize the end of the year. Imagine it's December 2026. You're at an airport, or you're watching a movie, or you're in a business meeting, and suddenly you realize you didn't need to look at the subtitles. That feeling of I belong in this conversation is the real prize.
Keep that notebook we talked about. When you feel like you aren't improving, flip back to January. Look at the simple sentences you wrote then and compare them to the complex thoughts you have now. That's your proof.
Finally, Frank, we have to talk about rest. We aren't machines.
A stressed brain is a closed brain. If you're exhausted, your brain won't let new vocabulary in. It's too busy trying to survive the day. Sleep well, spend time with family, and make learning fun. Listen to music, read stories you actually like.
Exactly. Make English a guest at your party, not a ghost in your room.
2026 Vocabulary Spotlight. Consistency. Doing something small every day. This is the secret sauce of language learning. Overwhelming. When there is too much to handle. To avoid this, limit your tools. Realistic goals. Goals that are achievable, like 5 sentences a day, rather than fluency in a month. Visualize. To form a mental image of success to stay motivated.
To our listeners, take one small step today. Write one word. Speak one sentence.
We believe in you. 2026 is your year. Let's make it count.
So the end of today's episode.
Thank you for trusting us with your time. Thank you for growing with us. Keep listening, keep breathing, and keep staying steady.
Bye-bye for now.
See you in the next one.